Today I'm going to show you how you can build a capsule wardrobe using Pinterest without having to mess up your closet. Hello there, welcome back. It's so nice to be talking to you guys again. This week I asked you what video you guys wanted to see and you voted on how to build a capsule wardrobe using Pinterest. So today I'm going to do just that, and I'm going to walk you through my process of starting to build a capsule before I even shop for anything, before I even pull out my clothes out of my closet and make a mess, just how I start just from the computer. And if you are new, welcome. My name is Fernanda. I create videos to help you create and maintain your ideal lifestyle, and we love a good capsule wardrobe over here. So if you're with us, please don't forget to subscribe. There is a button over here that you can click, and I'm here every single Thursday at 11 a.m. So we have a lot to cover, so let's get started. First things first, I'm going to give Pinterest some information. And the way I do that is by telling it the pieces that I already own, that I love, or that I plan to include in my wardrobe. So the very first thing is to create a board of your physical wardrobe, the pieces that you already own and that you already love. Put in the pieces that you really love so that you start getting a sense of your personal style, and also the search engine can get a sense of your personal style and help you find things that you actually like. I've had mine done for a while. I'm going to show it to you guys now. A lot of these pieces are pieces that I actually own. You might recognize some from my winter capsule wardrobe video, which if you have not seen, I will link it for you in the cards above. And some of them are not the exact piece, but they're just inspired by something that I own and I love. For example, this top that I'm wearing right now, I didn't go through the trouble of looking for it exactly because it is thrifted, but this one, this floral mock neck halter blouse, is my placeholder for this top so that I can plug it into any board or a capsule or an outfit and I can see if it works or if it doesn't with what I'm working with. I don't go super crazy with this. I just do the items that I know I'm going to need in the next season. You don't have to do it all at once. For example, I wouldn't go through the trouble of putting winter stuff in here now that it's spring. I just start with the stuff that I think I'm going to need, that I think I might use to give me an idea of what I have to work with to begin with. Very quickly, I'm going to show you the way I go about adding pieces to this wardrobe. For example, I have a green tank top that I got as a hand-me-down from my friend Megan that I'm thinking I might want to include this season. I'm probably not going to be able to find that exact piece, but I'm going to find something similar. So we just going to go to the search bar and I'm going to tell Pinterest that I'm looking for a green tank top. And what I love about Pinterest is that if you give it a search that wasn't very specific, it will try to suggest certain keywords so that you can find something that is very tailored to your liking. So in this case, I know that the tank top is olive green, and I'm gonna look for something that excites me or inspires me, then I'll add it. It doesn't matter if it's just a photo of the tank top or just the whole outfit. The point here is that you are excited by what you see and you're excited to wear the clothes that you actually already own. Perfect. So this is close to what I want in terms of color. The shape is a little bit different, but because it is kind of what I want, I'm just going to include it, and I'm going to say that I want it on my personal capsule wardrobe and save it, and now it's going to be saved over there. So that is step number one, create a board of your personal existing wardrobe. Once I have those on my wardrobe board, then I can start playing and creating a seasonal capsule. So when creating a seasonal capsule, something that you really want to keep in mind is the weather and what you are going to need. For example, for me this spring, right now, the changes in temperature are very volatile. So this morning was freezing, but then in the middle of the day it's beautiful and like inside you're boiling because the heat is still on, but it's also warm outside in the middle of the day. So I need to account for extreme changes in temperature and also a lot of rain. Obviously, at least here in New York City, spring is a very heavy rain season, so I'm going to account for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start selecting the items on my personal wardrobe board that I know for sure I want to include into my wardrobe. And I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm just going to include the few things that are inspiring me, that I'm excited to wear. That is the key. 11. That's pretty good. So If you don't know my personal capsule wardrobe formula, I do capsule wardrobes based on 15 pieces that I can expand depending on what it is that I need and how long I'm going to be dressing for. So in this case, I am going to follow the exact 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 formula, which means I need 5 tops, and I include dresses in this category, or jumpsuits in the event that you're wearing jumpsuits as well. 4 bottoms, 3 layers, 2 pairs of shoes, and 1 special item. So let's see what I'm working with so far. Based on this and this mini capsule that is already taking some shape, I noticed that I need 2 tops and 2 bottoms at the very least. So first things first is that I'm gonna shop my own personal wardrobe. So I'm gonna look at the things that I left out that I might wanna bring in, because we're not starting from scratch every time. I mean, at least me personally, I don't have a lot of money to spend every capsule. I just set aside a little bit of money to kind of enhance it, but I'm not gonna spend thousands and thousands of dollars recreating a new entirely different wardrobe. I'm gonna shop my closet first to create my seasonal capsule. Here's where things get interesting. I can go to my previous boards that I've created and see if I get some inspiration about what I want, or you can browse through magazines or see if like Instagram is giving you any ideas of what you want. Chances are that you probably have an idea of an item that you've been eyeing or that you kind of want to buy for the season. So I'm just gonna say, go ahead and embrace that. In my particular case, I've been eyeing this cashmere sweater from Everlane forever, but I did not want to spend the like $200 and something that it will cost, so I've been waiting for it to go on sale. So in this case, I need 2 tops. I'm going to include that Everlane sweater I told you about just to see how it looks, and then I'll decide later if I want to buy that particular piece or something inspired by it, or maybe even I have something in my wardrobe already that might work. And I also want, looking at this, I'm heavy on the long sleeve tops, so I want another tank top. Something that I can wear just on its own if it's really hot, but that I can layer underneath a jacket or a cardigan if it gets really cold. So I'm gonna start by shopping my wardrobe first. I'm gonna go for this actually printed cami that I have. Again, this is not the exact piece, but it's something that is inspired by it so that I can see kind of how it's shaping up. And the other thing I want to include is a pair of black jeans, which you've already seen on my winter capsule wardrobe as well, but they're a good basic and they're a way for me to save money and still have a wardrobe that I can use. But I'm not trying to spend a ton of money right now because, like most people, or like a lot of people in the States, I am also out of work, so I'm not trying to just spend money on clothes right now. Having said that, I mean, I do have a budget for it and I'm looking to spend it, so if I can, why not? Okay, so great. So now we have something that is really pretty solid and that is very cohesive. I can see that I have a lot of blues, I have a lot of pastels, I have some florals, some print. So already I feel like this is looking pretty good. So I need another bottom. And here's where I want to buy something new. I have been either like super inspired by those like boho looking leopard print skirts, like I feel like that could be kind of cool, or like a white flare leg jean. I've also been seeing that and it's super trendy, and I'm also into that all white look. So in this case, I am going to include both. Remember, I'm still not shopping for anything, I'm just building. But I want to see how it kind of plays out with everything without having to bring in pieces already to my house. The key with Pinterest is that when you like something or when you find something that is on the right track of what your style is or what you're looking for, click on it and then browse from there, because the options that you get are going to be way more similar to what you're actually looking for than the original search. The more information you give the search engine, the better results it's going to give you back that are tailored to your particular taste. So now I have a decision to make. I know that I want this sweater, which is right now $93. So let me let you guys in a little secret. I have about $250 to spend on this like revamp. I usually set aside about $100 a month to buy clothes just because that's not where my priorities are, but I still want high quality garments. Some of them I can buy new. For example, this cashmere sweater at $93, I feel like that is a good investment and I'm probably gonna shop for it. But for the skirt or the jeans are something that I can possibly thrift. Obviously, because of the virus, I can't go to a thrift store right now, but I can still shop on Poshmark or even on ThredUp, and that'll give me something super specific about what I'm looking for. Another thing I want to show you guys is that once you've started to create what you think is a good backbone for your spring capsule wardrobe, scroll all the way to the bottom, and Pinterest itself will give you some ideas for this board. So if you're stuck with like, I'm not sure what I want to include, or like I'm not sure exactly what pieces I'm looking for, just scroll through the suggestions. Chances are that it picked up enough of your taste to be able to have an idea of where you're at so that you can just keep adding stuff to it. So by now I have a pretty good idea of what the backbone for my spring capsule wardrobe will be. So I need to make some decisions and start eliminating some things so that I can actually start shopping for specific pieces. The first thing I need to decide is whether I want to keep all of these layers, and I am gravitating towards doing that because it does get pretty cold sometimes, especially when it's raining, and I definitely want to keep that trench coat. But as the weather gets warmer, the denim jacket and the green jacket will be great pieces, and also they go with everything, where I feel like the trench coat is a little more difficult to pare down, or like the sweater, the cardigan. Sometimes I feel like it doesn't go with everything without making me look like a nun. So I am going to keep them all, and the trench coat will be my special item. But I do need to decide between a leopard print skirt or white pants. Here's how I can decide. I think the easiest way for me to do this is to pick the item that is going to give me the most combinations. I love the leopard print skirt, and so far I see that it can pair with 1, 2, 3 of my top options. I don't think it'll work very well with the floral tank top, and I don't think it'll work very well with the blue shirt because of the cut of it. I think that's like a little more finicky. While the pants will work very well with any of the options. So for now, I'm gonna select the pants and get rid of the leopard print skirt. And remember, this doesn't mean that you can't get it later or that you have to keep your items to 15 or whatever. Like, there's no rules. All that I'm trying to show you is that you can make decisions when it comes to your wardrobe that are not gonna cost you a lot of money and that are gonna get you more value for your money. And now for shopping for the items that I need, I just clicked on that and I can see that these are directly from Old Navy. So if I like those, I can just go to the website and get them. But if I don't particularly love them, I'm just gonna go for more like this, and it will show me all of similar pants that are everywhere on the internet. It will pull it for me, and it'll make it so much easier for me to shop and find something that fits my style and my budget. And remember, if once you have the specific item that you're looking for, you can always go to Poshmark or ThredUp, which are thrifting websites, and find the exact thing that you're looking for probably a lot less money. The key is that you're finding that you're looking for something specific. White leg pants or leopard print meaty skirt, whatever it is. But now you know the keywords that you need in order to search for it anywhere on the internet. And that is basically it. That is how I shop for a capsule wardrobe, starting with Pinterest and using Pinterest. And remember, this capsule, this small 15-pin capsule, that doesn't mean it has to be your entire wardrobe for the season. It can be if you want it to be, but it's also just a really good, strong backbone of those pieces that you're gonna be wearing over and over again, that if you wanna add 5 more items, like a scarf, a hat, sunglasses, a belt, a purse, or another skirt, or whatever it is, then you know that your wardrobe is actually cohesive and works very well together. So give it a shot and start your own capsule wardrobe with Pinterest, and let me know how it goes, and let me know if you have any other suggestions as well. So I think we're gonna leave it at that for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if I was a little rambly. I feel like this whole showing you on the computer and talking to the camera at the same time is a little tricky, but I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any comments or any feedback for it down below. And if you're starting to build your capsule wardrobe, by all means, share your board with me because I would love to see it. please come back soon because I will put this into actual practice. I will shop for it and then I will be able to show you what the final spring capsule wardrobe looks like. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and come back so that you don't miss that video. Ring that bell if you want to get an email every time I post a new video. And give this video a big thumbs up, will ya, if you find it helpful. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next week. Bye. Whew. Are we good? Do you want to go outside? Do you guys want to see Buttercup? 1 second. Look who it is. It's a Poochie. Buttercup, who's that? She's like, why are we doing this? Because you're cute.